Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. Keep your eyes peeled on that flame. It is showing a heart shape, and it was doing it yesterday, and now it's doing it again. And I keep hearing twin flame, and that is literally two flames in one. So this may have a love-based soul connection, because I know some of the readings I did personally yesterday were heart-based twin flame connection. So let's just hop in and see. I'm very curious now. So we have the spirit dancer. We have Teom the poet. So that's our Romeo pining from afar, and a transfiguration. Okay. This Romeo, I feel like is your person. They're looking to come in your direction. They're kind of, I want to say, holed up somewhere, just kind of watching from afar. This could be behind a computer screen is what it could look like in the physical. Behind, sitting behind the phone screen, trying to figure out what you're up to, or who you're dealing with, if you're thinking of them, if you're interested in them. But I feel like this person is looking to dance in your direction. Their soul is kind of calling them there. They want to transform this situation. We have that 11 there, which doesn't surprise me. They want to transform this situation with you and, yeah, make it something of their dreams. They want to make it really good with this Penelope Dreamweaver. Wow, I feel like this person might be taking action very, very soon. We have that Master Maker. So this is someone who wants to take responsibility, take those action steps. It's kind of got Emperor slash Empress energy kind of mixed in one. These are two very powerful beings coming together to act as one. And I feel like that's a symbol for where this direction is kind of going in with this energy. Yeah, someone's making you a priority. I hear you're the wish, the hope, the dream. We got that fairy godmother. I feel like divine is ushering in what may look to be a miracle to some, or a serendipitous event, a surprise. Synchronicities and signs could be coming through. Yeah, this person is standing tall in their power. So they're going from watching from afar to stepping in this emperor energy and making you the priority. They want to heal a situation between the two of you because they want warmth and happiness going forward. They want to walk the path with you. I don't know if there's much more to say. Look at that heart. How crazy. I hope you can see that on screen. So we have the feline here. I feel like this person's afraid, but they're coming in afraid. They're afraid to share their feelings, but they have a depth of them, and so they're going to. They're hoping you're not super guarded when they come in and they try to explain themselves. They're hoping you give them the floor so they can at least kind of explain where they're coming from. This may have been a long time coming. I feel like you do have some sort of past history with this person. To each and every single one of you who resonate with this, it's going to be a little different. Everybody's twin flame, high-level soulmate connections, they go a little... they may follow a certain kind of format, but all of the past things are a little bit different. So we're not going to pull out the specifics, but yeah, this is coming out on the other side, wiser, coming out from the darkness and into the light and being illuminated. So this person has done the work. I feel like part of the work, actually, or maybe the last piece in the puzzle, is this person stepping forward, putting in the action steps and speaking that truth with honesty. Maybe what they've suffered with, what held them back. They're offering the truth with Sylvanius. They're providing clarity because they want this new beginning. I love it. I feel like this is fantastic energy. Fantastic. Yeah, look at that. There's unity. And they're utilizing their intuition for this new beginning, bringing them towards unity. I love it. They want to ground it down into the physical. Yeah, there's another thing. There is definitely some sort of past to this. We have Lady of the Harvest. So this is someone who's planted the seeds, who's tended these fields of whatever the situation is with the soulmates here, with the twin flames or the soulmates. And they want to reap what they've sown. They've put in energy, effort, time, love. You know, they've put in the work and they want to reap what they've sown. This is huge, huge energy. This is the roar. It's very, very tiny, but it is the biggest energy in the universe. And when this enters the reading, this is big, big, powerful energy between soulmates. I really love it. It's gorgeous. I'm going to drop it there. You've got a twin flame, high-level soulmate coming in, and this is going to be big, big, big energy. Wow. And that twin flame in the candle is just, it's so strange how spirit works. I love it. It's absolutely, it's kind of awe-inspiring to me sometimes, the way spirit kind of maneuvers and puts messages out there. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't take my cards out of the boxes, so it's going to take me an extra second before I start each of the readings. Hope you don't mind. I was too excited to hop in today. All right, what do we have for this collective? Let me take a sip in case Spirit wants this to be a new message. All right. We have the hummingbird. Okay, what else, Spirit? We have the snake. What else? And the oyster. All right. Yeah, there's something about spirituality going on here. I hear this one can be for everyone. So if that last reading doesn't resonate with you, no worries. We've got more coming up here. Tons and tons of readings on this channel. If you want to go back in time, all of my readings are timeless. You can pick a topic that kind of feels right for you in one of my dailies, or even one of the sign readings. Doesn't even have to be your sign. I'm sure you got something somewhere in your chart. If a title grabs you, it's probably for you, okay? They're all timeless, so hop in and get in where you fit in, right? I feel like this is you. I feel like you have this hummingbird energy. You may be very tuned in, tapped in to your spirituality and your growth. You may be flowing on this really high level of energetics. I feel like to a lot of people, you appear to be a closed book, but you still shine enough where people can see that there's more going on. There's more under the surface. There's more in the background. I feel like a lot of people, you have a lot of people that are curious about you is what I hear. You've got people curious. They want to know about this connection. They want to know, yeah, how they can have that for themselves. I don't know if you're a spiritual teacher of some sort or you're just leading by example. You're just being yourself. Yeah, you're extremely spiritual, or you've got a really powerful connection to the divine. I'm not surprised. When I tap in with this collective that watches my readings, I get really high vibing souls. So I'm not surprised that you show up this way. I feel like you're very protective over yourself and guarded maybe about your experiences. Maybe you don't share them as often. You are, though, a wealth of knowledge. You're just not sharing it yet, or you just haven't shared the bigger things yet. I do feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe you want to come out with a book eventually. Maybe you want to come out with a channel where you talk about your experiences. You may have only touched on certain topics that let people know that there's more underneath of it, or more to come is what I hear. So could be a book, could be just a compilation of all of your experiences. Yeah, it is about something to do with gifts and spirituality. The owl is actually clairvoyancy. So this could have something to do with clairvoyancy and your clear-sightedness. This could be mediumship in some way. There are a lot of ways clairvoyancy can kind of manifest differently for each individual who has clairvoyancy. So it's like You could be clairvoyant and not be a medium. You don't have to see dead people to, you know, to channel messages. You could have more of the sight and have visions. Although you could have both, and both kind of can work together hand in hand to create a really powerful clairvoyant, right? So, and it can vary from day to day. These gifts can kind of adjust. So a lot of times, if you have one gift, you more than likely have another. A lot of times, clairs, you can have all of the clairs to varying degrees, and they can shift differently to each day depending on how spirit is utilizing you to assist the collective or to assist others in your day-to-day life, to help others heal. Spirit will kind of bump one gift up and kind of have the others fall back because one is more necessary that day. So say you're coming across someone who needs a message of healing because one of their loved ones has crossed over. Spirit would have your mediumship ability or your clairvoyancy step forward so you can provide a healing message to someone so they can in turn move forward and kind of move through the energy that they've been stagnant in, right? So you're being called to assist. So I feel like I'm talking to someone who has more than one spiritual gift. And, you know, there could be a lot of people out there who might not see the truth of who you are or see the power that you hold. I feel like Spirit does that on purpose. It's not for everyone to see the extent of the power that you carry. I feel like, but parts of it will kind of shine through here and there, and it will allude to more, is what I hear. There's a depth of love and kindness to you, and I feel like you've been at the mercy or at the sting of others. Some might say who you are is you're not who you say you are, or you don't have any gifts, or I feel like it comes from a lot of jealous people who don't understand why you have those gifts in the first place. I feel like the people who try to sting you are people who are jealous that you have these gifts. I feel like a lot don't realize how burdensome these gifts can be in the very beginning as you're trying to maneuver through them, as you're trying to understand them, as you're trying to grow into them. This is a lot of times a lifelong journey of becoming comfortable with who you are authentically. You carry these gifts so you can assist. It's not for an ego thing. It's like you don't step forward to share these gifts so you can look super cool. That's not that's not what it's about. It's about helping others and being in service to the divine, and those who have these gifts automatically know that. So if someone is stepping towards you in a very egoic way and claiming they're this and claiming they're that, and I feel like you know, those who actually have these types of gifts don't need to do that. They know that there's no point in creating animosity and making people feel inferior. These are in effort to assist humanity in their growth and their forward movement and their momentum. It's an effort to heal. You've come down here with an extra job, right? That's what this is. You've signed up for it. You've signed up to be a helper for souls who need assistance. That's what this is. It's not for power. And those who claim they have gifts and who go on power trips and make people feel small, 9 times out of 10, they're not as tuned in, tapped in, turned up as they say they are, right? So it's not for a power trip thing. And I don't know why I had to go on that tangent. I feel like, yeah, you could have people who are trying to minimize you, who try to, maybe, I hear pack animals, so I don't know if they try to enlist people into the hatred of you. I hear jump on the hate train. And that might be something. People might be jealous of the way that you shine, but not understand the reason for it. Yeah. What you're building, they can't touch. I feel like you're building something beautiful in your life. And I feel like there could be people who maybe try to get in between that. There's a lot of sour energy right now, so please excuse me. Yeah. This is all about that divine power, that connectedness, that divine fire, that light, that vibration you carry within yourself. It's huge, collective. You could be brand new on the journey and be shining so brightly that it really rubs people's demons the wrong way. And I'm sorry that you have to go through this type of, you know, being put in the spotlight. And sometimes in a piss poor light is what I want to say. There's no other way to say it. It's like people try to make you look bad. People try to minimize you, or they want you to minimize yourself for their comfort. They don't want to be disrupted in their darkness. But see, that's the thing though. You're coming in this nurturer energy, this protector energy. You're here to protect these souls, to aid them in their forward movement. You're here to create warmth and connectedness and understanding. You're here to be that beautiful pillar of light that can kind of guide people, that lighthouse for spirit. And I feel like there are a lot of people out there who kind of crap on that. So Spirit's saying, stay strong. There is grander purpose. So if you're new on this journey and you haven't gotten to the point where you understand why you have to go through all this, why you were given these, I want to say gifts, because maybe some of you feel like these gifts are more of a curse. There was, I would say in my younger years and when I was a teenager, carrying these gifts was very difficult. I had to go through some really scary experiences before I learned how to protect myself or how to shield myself. A lot of lower energies and scary experiences, right? So I feel like, you know, if you're going through that, or you're just trying to get through that to the point where you get stronger and more powerful, and then you get less afraid, right? You start to see your light and you start to understand that it scares away the darkness. That's when you start coming into self. And I feel like I'm talking to, you're either just starting and you're stuck in these energies that are a bit frightening and you're trying to kind of muck your way through it, or you've gotten to this point where you're realizing that this is what it is. This is why I shine. And I feel like you're kind of, I see someone swatting a gnat away. So I kind of feel like I'm talking to a lot of people who are seasoned on the journey in this moment. And these people that kind of come at you and try to rock your stability, they try to rock you at your core. But I feel like what they don't realize, the core of you is like just divine fire. That's what's at the core of you. There's no way they can rock that. They can create waves in the outside world, but I feel like it's just like a gnat. It's a minor annoyance. It's not, you know, it's the molehill, not the mountain, is what I want to say. Is there anything else? Yeah, stay wild, stay fancy free when it comes to your spirituality. Practice whatever it is that makes you feel most connected. There are 1,000,001+ ways to be spiritual and connected to the divine. It's not one religion. I don't know if I'm going to get flack for that, but it is what it is. It's not one religion. It's not one path. There are 1,000,000 different ways to connect to divine love, light, peace, protection, all of that. And I feel like everybody does it in their own unique way. These attackers will come from people who are trying to utilize or trying to demonize your belief system. There are a lot of times, no matter what your belief system is, the way you show up is powerful and they don't like it. So they have to kind of demonize you. And I feel like that's what people are trying to do to slow you up. So no matter what your belief system is, it's beautiful. You're tuned in, you're tapped in, you're turned up, you're connected. You're just a beautiful soul. Yeah. Be playful, have fun. Don't let anyone dim your light. I know they try. Don't let anybody get you out of character either. It's just swat these gnats away. That's all it's going to be. You are this loving nurturer. You're soft, you're gentle, you know. Try not to allow them to get you out of your character. I feel like at your core, you're this very loving and gentle being. Yeah. You just see more. You just understand more. I hear that sight though. So it's like, yeah, look at this. That sight, that connectedness, that crown chakra, that third eye. You're a very powerful being, and Spirit is saying they want you to recognize that. I feel like the more that you recognize that, the more that you see it, the more that you feel it, the easier it's going to be for you to act out of this gentleness, this gentle energy, and this, I feel like in this alignment is kind of what I want to say. And I feel like it's going to draw really good things to you as well. Stay in your power. Don't let them pull you down. I feel like, you know, they may make you think that you don't fit everywhere, but Divine's kind of made you like this octopus, this tuned in, tapped in octopus here. They can really fit into any space. You can really be welcomed into any type of group of people, and Spirit does that for a reason. You mesh well with everyone. You can rub elbows with just about anybody, and you fit in just perfectly. The second you realize that you're not as odd or as different or as unwanted as you feel, I feel like a lot of times spiritual healers, earth angels, whatever you want to call us, star seeds, incarnations, we always kind of feel like we don't fit. And in certain ways, no, we don't fit. But I feel like it's for the best ways possible we don't fit. We stand out because we are different, because there are different rooms and different people who need you're different, who need to be shown that it's okay to be authentic, because in this day and age, this is something that we're seeing less and less of. It's like an army of people who are sleeping out there, right? And now more and more are waking up, yes, but just not enough. And that's why you're here. That's why there are so many of us on this journey to helping others see clearly, and that you fit into more places than you think you do, or you will. Okay, so be confident in who you are, and in all of your different, in all of your strange, be confident in who you are. The world needs you just as you are. So I guess just a little pick me up for those of you on the spiritual journey. You might have a little something more coming in that has to do with your sight. It could be opening up even more. Yeah, I hear divine lion. So I feel like you've got divine, the whole of divine, sitting stoically at your back is what I hear. So it's like there's, I kind of do hear divine royalty. So it's not like a, again, I don't want to make it seem like you're better than anyone. It's like divine wants you to be sure you know who you are, and so you can show up as big as you are. Don't minimize yourself, because you're needed in this big energy. And even though it kind of rubs people the wrong way, you shouldn't be hiding it. Because your reason for shining isn't an egoic one. It is a beautiful one. So, all right, that's okay. A lot coming through there. Do I want this? Do I want this? I think I do. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Where are we? All right. I want this, whatever it is. Information coming through about a wish, a hope, a dream, an action, accomplishment, ancient wisdom. Okay. I feel like you have something coming in, but it is intuitively or spiritually the way you get the information. I feel like this is divine handing over ancient wisdom or knowledge in some way of what is coming, or what to be prepared for, or which direction to go in next. I feel like it is towards a goal, because you will be accomplishing that. I'm hearing the tens. So it's cycle completion and into the new. It's like every end is a new begin again. I feel like this is one dream, and I'm seeing somebody with a check mark. Check. It's taken care of. We've accomplished that. Yeah, some type of inner growth going on. Balancing the scales. And we have temperament, so coming into balance in the heart space. Yeah, this is all about goals and energetic movement forward. This is all about self-love and unconditional love. Love for yourself and love for those around you on the path, and understanding, compassion, kindness. I feel like some of that is being illuminated now. Even more is just being, you know, with this moon, it's little by little, Spirit illuminates the path for you as you go. You might be having some type of a revelation as far as spiritual knowledge, and it has something to do with your being, your kindness, your compassion here with that angel. I feel like it's just, I hear knowing the self. So I don't know if you're just on that journey, knowing the self. I hear keep that soul fire burning. Yeah, keep exploring, keep growing, keep expanding. Okay, I did hear something about try and work on the attachments. It's like if you have attachments to things that are slowing down your exploration or your forward movement, try to find out what those are and pull them up by the roots. I feel like they're kind of running in the background. It's like a program running in the background on your computer that's slowing you down. That's the best way I can explain it. So whatever this is, these attachments are, maybe to negativity or to a certain situation that's not producing fruit or not moving you forward, something that's keeping you stagnant in any way. It could be a negative mindset. It could be the way you're viewing yourself. Whatever that is, Spirit is saying, try to do the inner work and pull that up by the roots. And this could be something innocent in the background. It could have something to do with romantic connections. And you may be innocent when it comes to the way you feel about someone and the romantic love that you have for someone. And you may be holding on to someone who maybe is not the best for you or is not ready for your type of energy and love. So you may have to transform that energy into, I hear, if you love it, let it go. So that could be something that you're kind of stepping into or realizing that you need to when it comes to past people, and allowing them to grow, allowing yourself to grow. I feel like there's a victory in this. You're not really saying that you don't care by letting go. I feel like there are a lot of soft hearts out there. I hear marshmallow hearts. So there are a lot of marshmallow hearts that feel like they'd be doing someone dirty if they stopped loving them. And you don't have to stop loving someone. You just have to be in a state of allowance. It's like they can go off in their own direction. You could allow them to grow and heal and expand in whatever way that is. Even if they never come back in your direction, you can still hold some love for that person in your heart. But just allow yourself to move forward as well. You know, offer yourself the same respect. If you allow them to move in any direction, you too should be able to move in any direction, whether or not you have love for this person or not, right? I feel like this is someone that you see as part of your pack. This could be a friend, a family member, a past lover, that maybe things didn't work out with, or you know, there wasn't the connection that you wanted to be there. I feel like you still consider this person part of you. They're tucked into your heart is what I want to say. But releasing that heavy chain or that burden that goes along with the energy of love is going to propel you forward, right? Into the abundance, into the groundedness that you're supposed to have. I feel like Spirit's saying, look for reciprocity. Like I said, it's okay to love people, but you don't have to wait on them, is kind of what I want to say. Spirit wants you to see that with clarity, that you can create great change in your life. If someone is meant to be on your path, they'll catch up and they'll get there. Trust me, if Spirit says someone is for you, they'll get there. So move forward, expand, grow, learn, experience different people, make new friends, have new lovers if that's the case. You can love someone and allow them to go wherever they need to be, right? Give yourself the same respect. You want to experience too, right? There's a lightness that comes with that, the feather. Spirit says, have faith in the path, right? I feel like Spirit is really in the midst of creating you into this really beautiful, powerful, I wanted to say castle because this is the castle, and it says it's putting you in alignment. So this is full alignment. This is built on a very strong foundation, this castle, for it to last the test of time. And I feel like this is how Spirit has been kind of molding you and shaping you as you go along. They're creating this beautiful, powerful structure within you. And I feel like, yeah, look, there could be a renewal in this situation with the past person, but I feel like you have to let go of whatever this toxicity is that kind of encompasses it or surrounds it. Yeah, to be able to create balance there. There can be devotion, right? We have that flag and devotion, and I hear it standing at the turret. So it's at the top of one of the turrets in the tower of the castle. Where are we? Is this flag of devotion, right? And I feel like you carry that for a certain person. And I feel like maybe they carry it too for you. I just feel like you have to be in a state of allowance. That's the only way I can really explain it. And there has to be forward movement into the warmth. Yeah. I feel like you're being just a touch stubborn about whatever this is. Maybe it's not this person or them stepping forward, but it's the way that you feel like they have to come towards you. That could be something. I don't know. I feel like Spirit just wants to promote this pomegranate type energy, this prosperity, wants to bring it into fruition. Yeah. Persistent in telling you that you need to let go of whatever the stagnancy surrounding it. Yes. To let that go with that coffin. It's inevitable. It's like that has to go before something else can move in. This loyalty. Yeah. I feel like that's what it comes down to. Spirit is saying you're doing really well. You're moving forward beautifully, but there are certain things that are kind of slowing you down. There's a program running in the background. It's some type of attachment or negative attachment to love and relationships. And maybe you have a very 3D version of what a spiritual relationship should look like. And that's what's kind of slowing you down. It's like you're expecting this person to come in a 3D way to kind of appease you when they're supposed to be coming in this high level vibration. So it may be coming in for a different purpose is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like that's something you can sit down and really think about. Yeah. And then once you figure out what it is that you're carrying, because it's going to be a little different for everyone, you'll be able to have that expansion. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit? Where do we want to go? We're at 33. Okay. I can probably do one more. I feel like I'm going to do this. Oh, always a card stuck. What are you? Growth and summer. Oh, there's another one. Suffering and lack. Oh, so somebody's going to be feeling suffering and lack throughout the summer. So a lack mentality. I like that. It's good stuff. All right, what do we have, Spirit? What do we have for the collective here? We have rejection, loss, and fragmented in the reverse. Oh, look at that. Growth is back at the bottom with faith. All right. Divine detours, growth. Okay, so someone had to go through some type of karmic experience or karmic lessons to provide growth. This person had to take a divine detour in another direction to get, this could be a twin flame. I keep on seeing that heart. So let's see. We have closed off, guarded, and resistant in reverse, which I kind of like to see. We have cold in reverse. This person could be wanting to come out of the cold with you, to offer more time, effort, energy, more warmth, to show you who they actually are. I feel like, okay, I hear the ego has been broken, and I saw the shattered glass. So it's like, I don't know if these situations that they went through, this karmic stuff that they went through, shattered their ego mirror. So it's like that kind of fell away. Wow, that jumped. Yeah. Now they're looking for fulfillment. I feel like they're coming in, and they may feel like they're coming in towards you broken, but I feel like they're actually coming in healed. It's actually what healed looks like. A perfect, bright, shiny mirror is not what the journey looks like, right? We all have to break down and rebuild and break down and rebuild before we come into who we actually are. And I feel like this person just figured that their shiny facade was what it was supposed to look like. And now they're coming in authentic, which, you know, has dings and dents and cracks, right? But that's all of us. We all get that way along the journey. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like this person's coming in and they may feel like they're not showing you the best of themselves. They're just showing you what's actually here. It's like they're depressed about having to show this part of themselves. But if they want to come out of this separation and they want to stop longing for your energy and your time and your love, then they have to step forward, and they're going to have to do so as who they actually are. So you may be getting some type of communication from this person. I feel like, yeah, we have celebration and abundance. I feel like you might be in this light. You might be shining in this way, and maybe it's kind of pulling this person towards you. We have unexpected storm. So maybe they're expecting for this to go sour or for this not to work out. They may be pleasantly surprised that who they actually are is who you actually want to see. This may go unexpectedly well and create peace where the storm would have been the opposite, right? I feel like they want to get out of the memories and the nostalgia. Yeah, because they want to rebirth this. They don't want to think about the old memories, because I feel like there's maybe quite a bit of pain with the old memories as well as beauty, right? There's understanding that comes in retrospect. Maybe looking back, it's like, I had what I wanted, or I could have had what I needed, but I didn't see it clearly, or whatever the case may be. I feel like they're tired of letting things just ruminate in their mind. I feel like they want to come back, speak their truth, and see if they can get this chemistry and passion back on track. Yeah, we have flow stability. So that's how they feel like it is right now. You might also feel that that's how this situation is. It's out of balance, or it's not stable. But look at that. We have fears in reverse. I like to see that. Limitations and fears in reverse. I feel like this person is really coming in, and they're going to give it their all because they know what they want. I feel like they just don't realize that it's going to give them, I wanted to say, the satisfaction that they're actually dreaming up. I don't think they realize that they're going to get what they want. I feel like with the karma that they suffered through, the balancing of, and the justice, I feel like I said, I feel like this person had to go through some things, just probably like you had to go through some things to balance out your life and step into something different, right? I feel like this person is braced for more karma. It's like, oh, this is going to be the final boss, and I'm going to get massacred at this, in this battle. It's like, that's how this person's kind of looking at it, but it's like, I hear walking themselves to the gallows. It's like they're doing that anyway because they know that's where they want to go. It's like in the off chance that it actually sticks. I heard throwing it to the wall and hoping it sticks. So I don't know where that came from, but action, courage. Yeah, that's what's coming. Action, courage, new beginning. We have distance, timeout, retreat in reverse, transcendent and unity. Control tactics, so ego things in reverse. This person can't see with clarity where this is all leading, but I feel like it's leading to a unity. I feel like they wanted to get here by spring, but they might get here throughout the summer. I feel like this is just, maybe they were kind of hoping for spring, but now it'll be going into summer. And I feel like this person, you know, is kind of trying to get themselves like, well, I already missed my one deadline I set for myself. I better rework my plans and step forward. Yeah, there's the divine feminine. There's a nurturing. So we have present, abundant, and gratitude. And then we have self-care. So it's like, I feel like divine feminine, this could be the divine masculine or the divine counterpart. It doesn't have to be male or female. These are just energies. So get in where you fit in. Some could be standing in their nurturing energy. Others could be standing in their action-oriented energy when it comes to masculine energy, right? But I feel like feminines, if you're standing in your feminine energy, this person is coming towards you. They notice that you're nurturing yourself. You're present, you're abundant, you're happy. And I feel like your growth, your expanding is all a really beautiful something that's pulling this person towards you. So I feel like, you know, they're watching you. Look, we have vanity and pride in reverse. I love to see it. There's that ego in reverse. And we have Venus, yeah, coming into love and romance and an offer. And then we have alchemy. So this is all coming together. We've got ancestors and guides on deck here with spirit trying to usher this new situation in. I really love it. I think it's gorgeous energy. We're going to cut it there. You have someone coming in towards you. All right. All right, we are going to hop into the letters and charms. Let's see what we've got here. All right, for the collective. Oh, we have an A, S. We have another A standing out. Somebody A, first or last name, could be significant for you. A C as well. I touched 2 C's. And I heard you, yes, you. So I don't know if you were like, oh yeah, my name has a C, but maybe it's not for me. No, it's for you. Let's see. I heard I got it now. I don't know if somebody has just had like that epiphany moment and they're seeing through the BS. Yeah, I hear twilight. So it's like, they're not seeing, they weren't seeing as clearly, but now it's like I see the sun coming out in my vision. So it's like a new dawn, a new day. Somebody sees with, this could be someone in their 50s, doesn't have to be, or 5 years. I'm also hearing could be significant for someone. I don't know why I just heard a coffee, like the best part of waking up. I don't know why I just heard that. Maybe somebody's, oh, okay, I heard burning the midnight oil. So it's like somebody's staying up late, and I saw somebody sitting with like a lantern by their side, and they were writing or they were figuring out what looked to be a plan. So, you know, coffee to stay awake. So whatever this is, somebody is putting extra work in, or you could be working extra hours. It could be for some coming up this week. You could be really putting in the extra hours. Oh, wow. We have 7 here, 7 hours. I don't know if maybe you have to stay later or putting in the extra time and it amounts to like 7 hours of extra work or time. Maybe you go in on an off day and put in an extra day's work. Could be. Yeah, here 8 with the lunch break, 7 hours. So I'm like, wow. I don't know if you're doing it to get ahead or if you're trying to figure out a plan, you're staying up late figuring out a plan. I hear much as I'd like to wing it. So I feel like somebody is, like I said, coming up with a plan. And as much as they'd love to just wing it, they know that they can't do that. It's not going to cut it. This needs like an actual plan. I hear V for victory. So I feel like whoever this is that's putting in the extra time, the effort, the energy to create something, or a plan to move ahead, or a plan to step towards someone, or a plan for a new job, or whatever it is, plans for a company. I'm also seeing something, what are they called? Maybe schematics? I don't know. It's like, I want to say a blueprint. I'm also seeing somebody like, it's like a building. Okay, so I don't know anything about this, but that's what I'm seeing. So maybe someone is working on plans for a new building. That could be very specific. That's not going to be for everybody. And maybe it's putting in the extra time to get it approved. Something like that. Somebody could be starting a new business or building a new home. It could be putting in the extra time for that. Something along those lines. Is that all we have? I heard something about artsy. Oh, I heard get creative. So I don't know if there's someone out there who, it's like you're wondering what you can do in your spare time is what I hear. And I hear you always loved art. So I don't know if it's a family member saying, pick up that sketchbook, or pick up those paints again, or that paintbrush, or just it's like just something creative. I hear scrapbooking. What was the other one? Poetry, writing poetry. It's like, pick up that art form, whatever it is. It's like you're sitting there bored when you could be really gaining something from it, or creating something from it, or creating more energy in your life. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. Make that change. It's like, start off small, give yourself a little bit of time, and then these little changes will end up being the biggest changes. Could even bring you some, you could even get noticed because of whatever it is you're creating on the side, just for fun. Yeah, I hear whatever this is, it's part of you. Maybe it's creating music. I mean, it could be any talent at all. But it's like a family member that's crossed over is saying, get back into it. You are so good. You're so good. Or you really enjoy that. It's going to help you live a happier quality of life. So whatever that is for you, Spirit is encouraging you to step back into that. Look at that. Look at all these leaves. I hear change, change, change. So I hear through many seasons. It's like, look at that. We go 1, 2, and then the biggest one. So I wanted to say 3. It's like going through different phases of changes and rearranging things. I feel like just a little bit of change in the beginning snowballs and creates great change. So that's what, yeah, it's going to bring peace and happiness into your life. And transformation, and really big transformation. I feel like maybe you'll become more comfortable with shining. I don't know if whatever this is, it puts you in the spotlight for some reason. And I feel like this is just an extra. This is just a bonus. This is just something you enjoy doing. But that's where your soul shines from. It's like whatever this thing is. I'm also seeing somebody play music, and they've got this beautiful, like, kind of looks like the Northern Lights, but it's green, like the heart chakra color, like an emerald green, and it's flowing out like this. And I see somebody strumming the guitar and then writing lyrics on the side with headphones on. It's like, it's like these big clunky headphones. This is what I see, like red ones. Anyway, with like clips and stuff. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. And it's like somebody sitting on the edge of their bed, and maybe there's a computer in front of them. They're creating something, and it's just for fun, but it ends up being really big. Hold on. I don't know why. Hold on. Excuse me. I feel like my throat chakra is being attacked. I don't know. Wow. All right, Spirit, let's clear this energy. Okay, because I want to get it out. There is somebody here that made you feel small about what you were creating, or about what your talents were. They told you that that's not going to pay the bills. So maybe that's what stopped you from There we go. Indulging in something that is heart-based, something that makes you feel whole. And it's like, oh, or you have to grow up. That's not going to pay the bills. Or I feel like if this person has crossed over, they might not have, but so there's somebody that doesn't want me to tell you to follow your dreams. It's like they never got to. So why should you have that opportunity? I don't know if it's like a narcissistic parent or someone who just views fun and joy as being something you should give up as you mature and become an adult. So yeah, I don't love that energy, and now it's kind of fading out, but that was kind of, they didn't want me to tell you that you should pick this back up. It's actually going to create forward movement for you, and it's almost like this person doesn't even want that. They want you to struggle through, you know, the going to work, going to sleep, getting up the next day, doing it all over again, like this monotonous energy, because that's what they settled for. Whoever this person was, that's what they settled for. They settled for like normality versus excitement, beauty, and their wishes, hopes, and dreams. And I feel like you don't have to follow suit. I don't know if there's somebody on the other side that's saying, no, 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 that's not what we want for you. It's like, apply this to your life. It's going to make you better for it. So I'm glad I got that out. Thanks for bearing with me if you did. Now there's another whole message over here. Okay, look, we have this little heart with a lock, and then we have this can opener. There is somebody who is, I feel like you might view this person as being toxic, or you might have viewed this person as being dangerous to who you are because you've got your heart under lock and key. You haven't wanted to share it or pieces of it. This person has a way of just being this can opener. It's like they just make you feel like it's okay to be open. And I feel like to you that's felt dangerous. So maybe you ran in another direction. You could be on your way back towards this person because there was something about it. They made you feel maybe comfortable about being vulnerable, which maybe made you run in the beginning, but now you might be viewing it a little differently. This says made with a smile, so that could be a hint as well, and it's the sun. I kind of get something from that for the first time. It's not often that I get something from my readings aside from the spiritual things that resonate with me, so that's pretty funny. But we do have, I feel like this person sees you as being very busy and very resilient. I feel like, I don't know, this person sees a lot of good things in you, and I feel like they might be on their return trip and maybe trying to create some form of change in this situation. Yeah, I feel like this person wants to spend time with you now. Maybe they're a little more ready to open up a little bit and share. So that could be coming in very soon. That could be coming in, I saw this 5, and I want to say within the next either 5 hours or 5 days. I don't even want to go out further than 5 weeks. I just feel like it's 5 hours or 5 days. You might be hearing from this person. Okay, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. I'd love to have you, and I will see you all in the next one.